Hey there, geometry. We are in lesson 5. No, unit 5, lesson 2. We're slicing solids. Let's talk about our warm-up task statement. So imagine slicing a cylinder with a straight cut. The flat surface you sliced along is called a cross section. Try to sketch all the possible kinds of cross sections of a cylinder. So I have a cylinder right here. It's like a can. And I can do a cross section of it. You know, if I slice along this way, my slice would be something like that. And my cross section would look like a perfect circle, right? And that's pretty cool. If I did a cross section this way, if I went straight down this way, and my cross section, well, my cross section looked like this. I really shouldn't have had it over here. Then my actual cross section will look like a rectangle, right? I can go sort of wonky. You know, if I were on this end of that circle and that end of that circle, but it would still be a rectangle, just possibly smaller, right? Oh my goodness, this light. I swear I haven't been sitting that long either. So yeah, those would be all the possible kinds of cross sections of a cylinder. And we're going to talk about that a lot for different shapes. Now, one way to talk about cross sections is to, is that my biggest circle? Oh, that's cool. Is we can talk about Play-Doh. So I can take this Play-Doh, and I don't have any string here at school, but I can take a string and slice right down the middle. And the cross section, if I pulled this apart, for a sphere, the cross section is just a circle. No matter how I slice it, if I sliced it right there, my cross section is a circle. This Play-Doh is also really old. I didn't realize it would dry out. I can't make it into a cylinder. It keeps on falling apart. It's on my desk. This is a cylinder. It's actually a broken keychain of macaroons that is my daughter's. So this one, if I slice it this way, that's sort of like, never mind. There we go. If I slice it this way, it opens up and it becomes two circles, right? If I slice it this way, I can't show you that, but it becomes that rectangle that I've drawn down there if I slice it this way. Yeah, it's much more fun to do with Play-Doh, but I guess I'll be throwing this Play-Doh away because it's really gross and it actually kind of smells. But you guys can't smell it, can you? All right. Oh, now I have it on my computer. That's not good. All right, let's move on. Okay, this statement I'm actually going to go and open up your curriculum because there's a little applet for it. I still have Play-Doh all over my desk. Your teacher will give your group a three-dimensional solid to analyze. So let me get over there. I'm going to reload. So I would love it if you would actually go to the applet yourself and play with it yourself. That would be really cool. That's the website, and I've linked it in your Google Classroom too. So here I have a cube. And I have a plane. The plane is the orange thing, and I can drag that plane through my cube. And if you look, let's see if I can get it any closer. when I'm cutting just a corner off, just the corner of the cube, this is my cross-sectional area. It's a triangle. If I change this and I cut, let's see, oh, I can get, yeah, 5-sided figure. What I want to get, see, I can get a 5-sided figure. I can get a 6-sided figure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If I cut it very carefully, there we go. Trying to get it. It's kind of hard to do. When I lose sight of what I'm doing, I get a little confused. If we cut it anywhere in the cube, I can get a 4-sided figure. So I can get a 3-sided figure, I can get a 4-sided figure, I can get a 5-sided figure, or a 6-sided figure by slicing things through this cube, by my cutting surface going through specific places of the cube. Like there we are with our 1, 2, 3, 6-sided figure. It's pretty cool. So minimum of 3 sides. Let's see if I can get a 3-sided one again. I'm not very good at this, am I? I just want to grab a corner and slice just a corner. It's not working. I almost had it. There's a nice little square. Let's reset it. It's not going to reset. Okay, I can move on. You guys can play with this one on your own. There was one point where I got just the corner. I just don't remember how I did it. It's loading. There we go. Right there at the beginning, you can see as long as I do just a corner of the cube, my cross section is a triangle. Okay? All right. I think we can move on. The 3 red points control. I don't think that one did anything. Ooh. So that's how they all control it. So there I'm not slicing anything. Okay, and then I can get just a corner. Okay, cool. I should have looked at the instructions. All right, so let's look at this next bit. I'm going to go back to my notes. So this right here would be the applet on the IM website. So here we have stack 'em up. Each question shows several parallel cross-section slabs of the same 3-dimensional solid. Name each solid. So number 1, they've taken something and cut slices through it. Okay, let's make my head smaller. I think that would be medium. Smaller. That's really small. Perfect. If I stack these all up from smallest to biggest or biggest to smallest, name the 3-dimensional solid that we would get. Here we have a pyramid. We would take each triangle and stack from smallest to biggest, we can get a pyramid. Honestly, like I had students that would say, well, if I do the biggest and then some smaller ones, then some bigger ones again, it wouldn't be a pyramid. You're right, it wouldn't, but you get the point. Here, this is crazy. It looks like I'm stacking, I have some triangles and then a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-sided shape and a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-sided shape. Like, what do we think this is? I think that's actually a cube sort of stacked on one of its points. And here we have a sphere, okay? There we go. That'd be everything stacked on top of each other. This is the cube one. Is that not cool? It's a cube, and it's how when I used that applet and sliced a little bit, you saw that we could get triangles and 5-sided figures, 6-sided figures, etc. You can actually slice a cube so that you have triangles, pentagons, hexagons, etc. It's pretty cool. And there's our sphere. There's our sphere. I want to go back to the beginning though. I want to show one more thing. I missed one of the cuts, or a few of the cuts. Let's just go ahead and draw this cube again. Actually, let's go here. I'm going to show you in this. This will make better sense. This is in the teacher side. This is what I wanted to show you. So here I have a cylinder with 3 different cuts. Here, the shape of this is not circular. It is an oval. Oh, so thick. Here, this one is a circle. And this, I don't even know the name of the shape, but you see we have a straight line here, and then it's not an ellipse. I don't know the name of that one. Let's see. Yep, I'm not sure. It's fine. All right. That's it for today. Short lesson.